Good day, ladies, and I hope you are doing really well. And again, I'm curious as to how you are incorporating this Wellness 5 into your day, into your week, and into your lifestyle. And hopefully you are seeing some of the effects, positive effects of incorporating some of these things or all of these things just even in a small way. So as I continue to really focus in on one of them, and I will recap the five are water, nutrition, movement, self-care, and sleep. So every week I will be touching on each one of them. And so this week I would like to talk about nutrition. Now, nutrition can be a huge undertaking and topic, and just that alone can bring in some confusion. Some diets really promote one way of eating or one style of eating, or really focus in on maybe one aspect of it, such as really focusing in on protein, or focusing or in eliminating something just like carbs, right? And so I am of the belief slightly different in the sense of I believe that we are our own best health expert, and our bodies are full of wisdom and can really tell us what is the best nutrition and diet for us, because what works for one person may not work for another. For example, I know that I don't do very well with a lot of protein, and so for me, carbs are a lot easier to digest. And so, yes, of course, I do have to watch, of course, all of that kind of stuff. But I've become very aware of how each food or certain foods can react in my body, and so I navigate my diet to accommodate that. So I know when I eat a lot of one safe food, I can be really bloated, and of course that can be uncomfortable. So um, for optimal health, I am still of the belief that whole foods and natural foods are the best. So increasing our fruits and vegetables and just whole natural foods in our diets. Our bodies are, full of this wisdom, and so they know what to do with whole natural foods. And it's when we start to incorporate some of these things that are considered maybe fake or processed, that changes everything in our food, and our bodies sometimes don't know what to do with that, because it doesn't know what to do with, and that's when we start to see some of the things that, like weight gain, food cravings, and such, and then or even digestive issues such as bloating and uncomfortableness. So food really is that source of energy. And so we have a choice every day of how we want to have our energy. And so we can, of course, choose, the sugar or the caffeine, and have that, and then really notice how that affects our bodies. A lot of people, of course, that is the sugar roller coaster, right? We get this spike of energy and we're up here and we can get lots of things done. And that seems like a benefit, but then we crash. And then, of course, then we're, lethargic and laying on the couch and can't even do anything. So then, of course, tend to maybe look for that up again. So it's just this up and down roller coaster ride. And so the goal, I guess, for me is to have that consistent energy so that we can get lots of things done on a consistent level. And for me, and for a lot of people, that's a little bit more eliminating some of the sugars, or a lot of the sugars, and that fake source of energy. So nutrition, like I said, is this huge undertaking, and it can be very confusing. But when we look at it from the perspective that our bodies are telling us what is best, and with the knowledge of science and diets, we can really incorporate and figure out what is going to work best for our bodies, and figure out what diet and what nutrition is best for us. So I know there's lots of practitioners out there, and I've partnered with Janice, and some of you may know that. So we've really, utilized that. Talk to a lot of the other practitioners that are here among us, and let's figure out what diet is best for you, so you can see the results that you want to see, and so you can have that consistent energy. So thank you for listening, and I'm so happy to be able to be here with you and share all of this with you. And so I guess I'll leave you with one thing is, because I know yeah, a lot of it can be confusing, but if it's one thing that you need to do, or start with one thing. Now, whether that is just adding one more vegetable to your plate at supper time, then so be it. And of course, I am always available to just have a quick chat with you into how to incorporate some more maybe fruits and vegetables, and to look a little bit more closely at your diet as a whole and how it works for you. So I will leave you with that, and hope you are doing well on this Wellness 5 journey with me. I am so happy to be here with you. So message me, let me know how it is going. I'm just curious as to how things are going, if you're liking it, if you're able to incorporate some of these things. I'm just curious to hear how everything's going. So drop me a comment, leave me a message, private message me, give me a call, whatever. I'd love to hear from you. So hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.